this will be my second time of going to cheat on my hubby with him. I'm scared and happy at the same time. I've prayed to overcome this feeling, but it's coming harder on me. Please, I'm one person that would say I would never cheat on my husband no matter what. I can't believe I'm doing it. I want to leave this marriage. I do the parenting alone. I'm tired and kind of depressed. I miss real good sex and happiness. I avoid these people so much because I don't want to mistakenly tell a friend about what I am passing through. End of my story. Guys, well, okay, before I actually, bring the girls on this one, let me give a summary of what really is playing out right now. This is a lady that, got married to a guy that she is not in love with. She was actually with her ex, and something actually came up between them, and she felt like, okay, I'm not with this guy anymore. I need someone I would, I want to heal. And this guy came around 2 days after breaking
2 days after
breaking up with your ex. But I would not say anything, but the way life plays out, and 2 days after, the guy just came. Well, it happened, sure. So it came up, and after all and at that point in time, I feel she was more vulnerable, and she got attracted, and boom, she got pregnant.
Okay.
And because she was pregnant, because she was pregnant, she felt like, okay, we have to rush things, that kind of thing, get married, and into the marriage.
Okay.
Mama's libido is here. And Mama is here and does not really care about sex. She said they could be for 3 to 5 months without having sex, nothing at all. When he's not around, he's not always around. He travels and doing video calls, video sex calls. He's not interested, and he does the common things like Babatao. Well, and she's saying that now her ex is in the picture. He's 40 years old. He's not married. He's madly in love with her. And she feels that connection, that chemistry between them, and each time they really make love, the connection is there. He understands the body system, and sex is great with this guy. And she's saying that she wants to leave this marriage. She's frustrated. She's parenting alone. She's doing everything alone. What do you think she can do, Akachi?
Okay. Well, when you read the story out, I was surprised, of course, because it's so complicated.
Actually, it's
very difficult.
It's very difficult.
Story. And me, speaking from my own perspective,
all right,
what I would first of all, let's look at this from this angle.
Mm-hmm.
What was the reason why she left her ex in the first place?
All right.
Like, there should be this reason why. So all of a sudden, it comes out from the blue, is everywhere, and you guys met maybe after, and you think you have this thing for him, you think you have this thing again going on for him. Do you think? I don't really think it's a good thing. I think there's something going on between the ex and her. She should just be careful. Like, this is not what she seems is. Okay, fine. He might be giving her what she wants. Like, since her husband is not giving, he's not there for her and stuff like that. But I don't believe love is all about sex. It's not. If it's giving you good sex, doesn't mean that
your marriage is going to be amazing.
Yes. Exactly.
Zainab, what do you think?
I feel the problem here is just the sex part.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, because from what you said, from what you read out,
all right,
she went back to her ex not because of anything. They had sex
everything.
Every time, sex.
You know one thing, Okafor's law actually plays out most times.
Okay.
The ones they're always the kind of thing. Well, in fact, at this point in time, I don't know how to hold my words together. But really, first off, I think let's start from somewhere. Akachi made a point that what made you break up with this guy, first off, is basic.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. You got to meet this other guy. I know, ladies, we actually have this attitude of, we meet up a new guy and we just broke up with your ex. You're all, I want to be with this guy. And it's a mistake we all make, because at that point in time, you're so blinded.
Yes.
You're not seeing anything. Because at that point in time.
Valid at that time. Yeah.
Exactly. And I think this was what actually played out. But my sister, even after you found out that you were pregnant and you discovered that you don't love this guy, why did you go ahead with the marriage?
It's not an excuse.
Yeah, exactly. Marriage is still not an excuse for you to enter into a relationship you don't even
because
know.
You're pregnant.
Exactly.
And that's where we get it all wrong. Because you're pregnant for a guy does not mean you should get married to him.
Well, let's look at it from this angle. Actually.
Okay.
We have these Christian homes where your family, if you get pregnant,
Yeah.
they don't want it to come out. They don't want everybody to. They don't want it to be obvious that you're pregnant at that moment. So they rush things off. So it depends on the lady's family or the guy's family.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
I'll
Maybe
say
the guy
on
was
ladies'
rather
family, actually.
desperate, and the guy wanted to get married.
No, I think it's from the
It's the
lady's
lady.
family, exactly.
Okay.
Because
Zainab,
they're
you
afraid
feel
I don't
so?
want,
Yeah.
my daughter, everybody knows that she's pregnant out of wedlock, and what they could do at that moment is just get married, do a rush wedding for them, and they get married. Not
literally,
not-
because there's this
exactly,
connection
not
between
necessarily
there's
them.
no
feeling.
connection.
It's just more like, I don't want my name to go down the drain.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
don't want
Yeah.
I don't want shit to disgrace my family and stuff like that. Are you end up getting married together? It's not
Just
really,
because
so
you're
first of all,
pregnant.
Exactly.
Just because you're pregnant. My lady, I don't know, baby girl, I don't know, darling, what I should tell you right now. This is a fix that you're finding yourself in, and we're trying to start from the very, very beginning. We just actually made the point that, because you got pregnant for this guy, does not mean you should actually get married to him. But fine, let's actually assume she is married now.
Okay.
Now she's
For
finding
5
us
years.
5
5
years.
years.
5 years, and they have kids.
Yeah.
Because she mentioned that she was doing the parenting alone, and she was depressed and she was tired of the whole situation. Okay, now, what do you think she should do? She is married to this guy, and okay, funny enough, the thing is that it can happen to anybody, even when you feel like you know the guy. The guy can come up into marriage and be a
Yeah.
different person entirely.
That's true.
So what do you do in that kind of situation?
Well,
Let's not even look at the girl.
yeah,
Let's talk
exactly.
of a general perspective now. What do you think we should do?
I think since she says she has married for 5 years, well, I want to believe that she has been making all effort to make the marriage work. She has making all effort to make sure her husband is always there for her, giving her the attention that she needs. But I would advise her, if you've been trying for all 5 years, all 5 years is a very long time. It's a whole long time.
It's too
and
much.
still your husband is not giving you the attention,
that you
I
want.
would, well, I'm sure you've been trying all your best. She has been trying all her best and everything. Well, I would say if you're not patient enough, I'll give you two options right now. If you're not patient enough, I would say you should leave your husband
Okay.
and focus on yourself and your child. I will not give you the option of you going back to your ex because I don't trust the ex.
That's
I
the
don't
wrong.
trust this guy.
That's
Exactly.
the
I don't
wrong
trust this guy.
choice to make.
Fine, he's good in bed, he's doing this, is for you, you have eye living,
Alright.
stuff like that. Doesn't guarantee that he's going to marry you. Doesn't guarantee he's going to be there for you. Doesn't guarantee that, okay, fine. How sure are we not if the ex is not even concerned about your marriage? If the ex is not even jealous of you? Because the guy, just like you said, the guy is 42,
40,
and he's not
married.
yet. So
Yeah,
how are
I'm
you
actually
sure that
placing
the guy
a
is not after
question
your
mark
marriage? Exactly.
to
So
that.
you need to be careful. I would say you should just leave your husband. Then focus on yourself and your child. Depending on the time you guys work together. But you going to your ex, like,
Yes, because your
it's
ex
not really-
came back
no,
a year
exactly.
ago
It's
and
not really a good
I see
investment.
Zainab be so stand on the don't go back to your ex.
No,
Zainab, tell me about that.
tell you that's a
Up to
big
something.
mistake.
No,
All
I
right.
don't trust exes.
Oh
I'm telling you.
my god.
And the fact that she all she talked about is
Yeah.
the sex part
Yeah.
is
It's
a
not-
very
it's
wrong
not even
thing.
a
But let's look
It's
at
not
it.
a good reason.
Let's look at it from this perspective,
Yeah.
okay? This kind of lady, if you were to ask her, what kind of man does she want? The second or third thing on our list would be somebody that can satisfy
Satisfy
her
her
sexually,
Yeah.
because she has a very high libido. She
Yes.
said that. So now, do you know the major problem of this marriage?
Yes.
Is because this guy is not satisfying her sexually.
Sexually.
Yeah.
He might be a good man. She actually said it. She said he is
He's
a good man.
Yeah.
Meaning like maybe he's responsible.
Yeah.
Maybe he's giving her money for
Giving out to
upkeep.
the-
You know, maybe even actually he could actually go to the extent of opening a store, a
store,
business
yes.
for her.
But what she wants
at
is
that
the
point in
attention
time,
and-
Attention and the
at that point in
Yeah.
time, it's not making sense to her. There's
Yeah.
some ladies that would actually see this same guy as amazing
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
because at some point
But
we
look at her
don't
outside. She
care.
has this high libido.
So she has a high libido. So at this point in time, the ex is more like this suitable person for her. And I feel this kind of lady, yeah.
Okay.
Even though you're giving her great sex, even though you're not actually putting money on the table, she will be fine.
She would be as
that's
okay.
it.
Yeah.
Actually, let's look at it from that angle,
Yeah.
okay?
Possible,
So
yeah.
it looks more like what she really needs. What would be on a list on a
top,
scale of preference?
yes.
What would be topping it?
Yeah.
Would be a guy that can
can
give her that
satisfy.
energy.
That can satisfy us.
When you're giving me, I'm giving it to you. I was joking about that, but really, well, the phone lines are still open, guys. 0814-434-0434. You can interact with us on our social media handles on at T Solid Radio TV on Instagram, T Solid Media on Facebook. And talking about Facebook, we are live on Facebook. You could actually drop in your comments as well. Tell us what this lady can actually do. This is more like a complicated situation, and she's actually feeling like she's a confused felon right now. She wants to leave her marriage, but is divorce really an option? Well, we will actually take that after the break. Let's go straight back into the music. This one is coming from Chike, and he calls it Roju.
Opposite if I'm just me, my baby, say you got love for me. I do go. When I call your name, shakara for me. No, I go be your, you come be my Julie.
I'm all alive. If the point got to my head, say make I deny you. I go tell them, say lie. Don't be like that. I fit spend all of my money on you. Spend a couple million on you. Give you love until you say you don't do. Yeah. Special type of feeling that I feel when I'm with you. Oh, the mommy, anytime where I deal with you. I want your heart and soul and your own body too. I can't let you go. I'm beginning to fall in love. I'm beginning to fall in love. I'm beginning to fall in love. This love no be ordinary thing. It's supposed to be one night fling. But now I know they catch feelings. I dey vex when I see you with another person. No, I know they concentrate no more. Make you felicitate your love. Hold me tight and rub on my head, baby. You make I feel alright. Special type of feeling that I feel when I'm with you. Oh, the mommy, anytime where I deal with you. I want your heart and soul and your own body too. I can't let you go. I'm beginning to fall in love. I'm beginning to fall in love. Begin to fall in love. So, whenever you hear this vibe, I just want you to vibe with it. Because it's a banker. Joe boy, DJ. Joe boy, DJ. Joe boy, there.
Dr. Dollar Entertainment.
Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Oni kimbo pata, olohun Maradona. Oni teni olomoge Cinderella. Oni ohun tó fi ṣaya ipo. Oni teni ohun tó fi ṣẹ̀yìn ipo. Oni I wanna marry you. Oni teni ola let me carry you. Only if you shake a go put a ring on it. Only if you rock a go put a ring on it. Only she mo le debe, money rara, only she mo le kibo. Money rara, pull am still a fagino. But I don't know nothing, no. Only don't take it personal. I just wanna know you better. Don't take it personal. I just wanna show you love. If I dey like me, what I carry me. If I dey like me, what I carry me. If I dey like me, what I carry me. If I dey like me, what I carry me. Olohun jigi jigi, Olohun Mr. Razaki, Mr. Razaki.
Onishemole debe rara. You cannot debe, but this time we are still on the, that was Tiny coming up with Fudging, yeah, and going by my time, this is 55 minutes past 1 p.m. from the studios of T Salad Radio TV, the headquarters of news and entertainment, and today we are still having another Love Wednesday, and talking about love, we are on the trash done segment of the show, and we're talking about a very, very complicated story right about now. I mean, trying to add up, bring it all the piece together, but guys, it's still not adding up. I couldn't do this alone. That's how I had to bring in my ladies on board. Like, what about me dissect skinny? Let's know, let's break this down, really analyze this. And we're talking about the lady that, she is married for 5 years, but she doesn't love her husband. They have kids already, and he doesn't care about her. She has a very, very high libido. Yeah, that's a word. And, the husband is not satisfying her sexually. And here comes her ex from the blues that she actually broke up with. And this guy really, really loves her. And, he's giving her all the sexual thing that she really wants. She made a point. She said that the guy actually understands her body more than she does, and she's enjoying it back to back and wants to really leave her married because she's frustrated. She is depressed. She's parenting alone. Her husband is not always around. She has actually tried doing video calls, video sex calls with him, but it's still not working. And we've actually been talking about the story, guys, and the phone lines are open now. You can interact with us. We're ready to get your own opinion, your own perspective on this story. And before we actually went on that musical break, I was asking a question: if divorce is really an option. And Akachi, what do you think? Do you really think that leaving this marriage would really work out?
Well, I made a suggestion earlier that she should just leave her husband, but now I'm breaking it up. I would say, what would I say? Okay, I would say since she has been trying so hard for the past 5 years to make sure her husband is always there for her, and I'm sure she would have given the old lectures that you need when it comes to sex, when it comes to how you can do stuff like that. And it feels like the husband is not really this kind of person that has high libido, and is not really this
concerned about.
Basically is not to go to the ex, not even because if she should go to her ex, she's going to lose her marriage, and she should consider the fact that she has a child again in that marriage.
Another point,
I think
another
the best
angle
thing for her to do actually, because we're now in the 21st century, and I think the husband might not have this interest when it comes to sex, he might not have the eye libido, but he's a man. So of course he's a man.
I was trying to understand
he's a man.
it.
Yeah, he's a man. Since he was
a
able to
man.
get her pregnant at that early stage. Yeah. Well, he's a man. Let's assume he's a man.
And he's working.
He's working.
Exactly. So and I don't look at it from the aspect that he's not always around. That's not even an excuse that he's not always around. He's not always. That's not even. Yeah. That's not even an excuse. Your wife is there. She's not a log of wood. She has blood flowing through her. So our advice, since her husband is not taking the whole issue serious.
Okay.
Well, we are in the 21st century.
All right, baby.
There
Spill.
are other remedy that she can use for him.
Herbal remedies.
Exactly. He's your husband.
Number one.
He's your husband. So if he doesn't want to, if you don't want to make it like obvious that okay,
Yeah.
I'll come here. This is what I'm going to give you. That will make it work. My dear, there are other secret corner ways that you can just.
Akachi, give us the secret corner ways.
I'm coming. Like put inside the tea for him, inside the pap and other food remedies like that.
Mix it
And
up.
give it to
Mix
him.
it.
Definitely is going to enter the mood. He's definitely going to be in the mood.
My
so,
fault.
so the mood that has been running away from
The mood will
he's
come.
going to come back to you, my dear. He would come back to you.
See.
But I'm advising her not to leave her. Well, not to go to her ex. I'll keep saying it.
Do not go to the
your
guy,
ex.
right?
The guy is up to
not.
something because I don't understand. The guy is 40 years. And
Yes, and
how sure are
the
you
first
that
year, the
exactly-
second year, the third year, it did not come.
How sure are
Oh,
you that the guy,
now he's now
Now he's
coming
got-
up.
Yes.
How sure are you that the guy is not even married elsewhere?
And you don't know about
And you don't
it.
know about it. So now the guy comes to your state and you guys met and you think that okay, this guy is single. He told you that he's single. Yeah, I'm single. You know, men are like, I'm single. I'm good.
he's giving you all the
Leave your
lambda.
husband, let's get back
And
together.
he's taking the place of your husband and you think he's happy with your
Does
happy
that.
home. No.
Well, talking about what you said, Akachi, about the whole mixing up and the whole
Exactly.
chemistry that has to go on. At that point in time, if the guy is just like, hey, baby, you're giving him everything and he's hey, come off it. You say, hey, really, come off it. I served you your best meal.
Exactly.
I'm moving to the dining. But that will be like this.
Hey.
But the thing is, you can't keep doing that over and over again.
Yes.
That's the thing. I
For
feel
how
like
long?
for how long will you keep doing that? The thing is, first off, I don't know. My question would be, have you ever really had this really heart-to-heart discussion? Because I find it really weird or crazy if a guy does not like sex. It's not common. I don't think
Is the guy from the past? Is he from this past? Because
Even
this
though-
guy-
even pastors. Forget that
I
thing.
don't understand. I know that's not even the point right now. We should check the guy. Is the guy?
Is the guy no? You said you got pregnant. Then I would have said maybe the guy cannot even do
Cannot
at all.
do, but he's not impotent.
He's not impotent. This guy's
Exactly.
active. So I'm
So
wondering.
what's the reason?
I'm just asking that. I think this thing is actually mutual.
Okay.
I don't think she likes the husband, and I don't think the husband likes her as well.
Exactly.
So there's no love in between.
So there's no love in that
Well,
marriage.
well, child,
Just
because-
speculation, though.
Child.
Because if you are not having sex with your wife, then I don't know. There's a high probability that you're having it with somebody else
Yes.
outside, and she said that he's not always around. So I don't. Maybe somebody is giving him hot
Back to
outside.
back.
back to back. I mean,
And you being the housewife.
you being the housewife, you just feel like
already.
yeah, you get
Housewife with the kids.
outside with the kid, just take care of my children, make sure they're
Yes.
fine. So I see that. I think this love thing is a little, both sided. Maybe it does not love you as well. But the Holy Book says that if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? The foundation has actually been destroyed.
Yes,
To
it
me,
has.
It has been destroyed because you guys actually. Zainab was actually making a point when she said that you guys actually got married because of the pregnancy.
Yes.
Not really because of
Because of
love.
Love.
So at that point in time, there's some people that actually, find themselves in this kind of situation and it
Situation.
still works.
Yeah.
They just get to love themselves at some point and they get to get to know each other
Yes.
and all of that.
I know some people might be like, okay, you can marry him. In the process, the love will come and
yeah, it grows. And you guys
But for 5 years,
if the love did not
the
grow
love
1
did
year,
not grow 1
2
year,
years,
2 years,
3 years, and this is 5
years,
and
and
this
you
is
guys
the
have to
5th year.
I guess I'm still on the
And the
same-
love
Like,
is
just
still
like
not
you don't know
growing.
each other from the beginning.
you don't know and that was another funny part. You don't know anything about him.
There was no love in
Yes.
the relationship at first. It was just about the child. And parents too. I'm sure the parents also have something to do
They
with this.
will.
They actually have something
Yeah,
to do
I
with
feel
it.
that 100%. The parents are really playing a major role in this.
Exactly.
Maybe just maybe they were actually saying, "Guy, Otilo you
Yeah, so my fair, you just
know
have
that
to
kind of
go
thing,
and
you just have to go all the way because
you're
well,
pregnant and you can't have a child without a father and everything
and
like
a
that.
father figure and all
Yes.
of that. But ladies, I'm going to say this now: if you don't love a guy, do not make that mistake of getting married to him because you got pregnant.
This is your life. You guys are going to face
Don't
it when you guys
ever.
are together. Your parents
It's
will
like
be
a
there.
lifetime
Your- Exactly.
contract.
Your parents will be
Amen.
there. Your parents will be there. You guys will face this thing together.
Your parents that are telling you, okay,
Get married.
go and get married to this man because you're pregnant.
They will not be there.
They will not
The
be
only
there.
thing your mom will come and do is omugo. After omugo, I'll not go. My mom moves to house.
She will go back to her house.
It's a very simple thing. I mean, all right, guys, the phone lines are still open. You can actually interact with us on all our social media handles. We will be taking some comment right about now, yeah? And this one is coming from Ubi. I cannot blame you much, dear. Your feeling are very valid. A woman gives back what you give her. A woman can marry a man she doesn't love and start loving him with time, if it ticks all the boxes that are so important to her. But it doesn't work that way for men. Okay? Once a man doesn't love you, doesn't love you. However, your husband can't be faulted because he is hardly around, doesn't give you that love and affection you crave for, not the kind of sex you desire, or even something close to it. He has given you a lot of space to miss your ex and start thinking about him. In marriage, men also have a lot of work to do to keep the fire burning. But a lot of men always miss this, and so many women are married and yet so lonely. Nobody should judge what they have never experienced. Stop cheating on your husband. Stop seeing your ex. You end up losing. If you must leave a marriage, live with your dignity and a clear conscience.
Wow.
Do not commit adultery. Lack of love and affection makes a woman very vulnerable.
That's a great
Nuggets. Nuggets. Thank you,
Word.
Ubi, for that comment. Nugget, word. I will say that, like, she killed it.
Yes.
She just killed it.
Don't
she said
go
it
back to
all.
your ex and
Don't go back to your ex.
Yes.
I mean, if you're going
If
to even not be with your husband, don't be with that guy.
Yeah, exactly. Don't go back to that.
Yes.
Don't go back with that guy, because the
Something
thing is, even though the thing with our boxes is that even though you get sexually satisfied, there will be this vacuum somewhere
Yes.
that you won't be able to explain, but you will just know there's a vacuum, and you will just be feeling like, okay, I have sex now, so what is left?
So when you go back to your ex, will you say because he's not doing something, like the vacuum is still this,
It's still there.
it's still there? You say, okay, I want to leave him and go to somewhere
I'll go
else.
somewhere else. How long do you want
No,
to
how
keep doing
long?
that?
For how long?
I mean, if your ex really loves you, my thinking is that it will tell you of how your marriage should work. Not really trying to get you
indirectly pulling your
marriage down.
indirectly distracting you from your
I mean,
beautiful marriage.
from your
Okay, we can't say
beautiful
we
in
can't
quote.
say it's beautiful.
Exactly.
Because well, I feel like this guy, I think I made a valid point, or she made a valid point. Like, love is missing here. As much as love is not enough, love is very important as well. So okay, let me still move down to the comment. This is coming from Stella. You will be shocked that ex won't eventually marry you.
Exactly.
They would not.
Is there special
Thank
for me? Living your marriage because you are not happy and different personality is one thing. Living because your ex asks you
Yes.
to and you feel your happiness lies with him is another one.
Another one.
If you still bent on leaving, have a plan B. What if ex don't marry me? Peace out.
Yes.
Stella, thank you for that comment, but really, that's a big one. Really.
Yeah.
What if he doesn't marry you?
What
now
will you
lose on
do?
both
What
ends.
if
Yes.
it's not even up to the level
Of your husband.
True.
And
What
what
if-
he can only do is satisfy you with sex.
With
and once you're
sex.
done with
See,
sex,
and I don't
other
wait.
financial issues are there.
And
Other things.
there are
you
other
are
things,
there.
and sex is not food.
It's not food. It will not put food on the
It
table.
will not put food on the table. Even though you do it in the kitchen slab or whatever you're doing, it's still not gonna bring anything on the table.
So all this high libido, everything.
it's just a feeling that the moment it is satisfied,
Right.
you will feel that. That's all.
That's all.
It's
That's
just-
all.
See, the whole sexual everything.
Everything will just last for a few minutes.
Everything will just land for a few minutes. Okay, I can you take that comment.
Okay, I actually saw this comment here, and it's funny anyway. This
Alright.
one said, this one's coming from Lulu22.88. She said, don't entertain the devil. The devil will leave you stranded. She said, pray for what is bothering you in your marriage and let Jesus fix it. Remember, the devil comes to kill, steal, and
To destroy. I mean, it's the expression
That's
for
the
me.
devil.
So your
it's the
ex
devil
is
right
actually,
now.
she's actually seeming like the ex is the devil right now. So be very careful. I mean, be very, very careful of this guy that is your ex. And don't cheat. Don't just stop cheating on your
Yes.
husband. Nah, I don't think it's a way out.
Because it's not giving you what you want.
Does not mean
does not
that
mean
you should
you
actually
should cheat.
But I still feel she should just keep talking to her husband. Like, keep telling her husband.
She should
And
tell
If she has
him.
not done that, she should.
Yeah,
if she's
if-
not trying enough, well, she should keep trying.
But
Because-
another side to this is that this guy is not always around. it's kind of difficult to actually talk to somebody that is not always around. Even though you talk to him today, guy don't travel next week.
Yeah.
He come back and say, "Wait till you yarn that last time when you tell me."
can't remember.
So it's a different ball game when he's not around. And see, the thing is, even though this guy is a good guy and girls, and he can satisfy us sexually, the fact that he's not around would actually create a problem in that relationship, in that marriage. And this, I don't think this guy now actually cares. It feels like, okay, I'm dropping money on the table, and this guy that is not caring about sex, also, and say that this guy that is not caring about sex,
outside.
there are many things. Okay, I will go on with the comments. All right, this is coming from Iya Aduke, and she's saying that I will advise you divorcing. Okay, you might never love him, but first have a steady source of income that starts if you don't have already. Then please divorce your husband based on irreconcilable differences. Your relationship with your ex might not last as much as you hope for. A good source of income will help you bounce back and forge ahead.
Yeah.
Another angle. Yeah, you must have something you are doing.
Doing it for yourself.
Because-
Remember, you have a child.
Because you can't be a full housewife.
Men don't have time to take care of a child. You don't have time to take care of children.
You can't be a full housewife and you say you want to divorce your husband.
I laugh with chemistry. What soon? You will cry. I mean, you should actually have a steady source of income. See, there's a very difference between money 10,000. I saw 10,000 today. I'm seeing 500 naira tomorrow. A steady, consistent source of income.
Even
So
if
that
you're considering leaving your husband.
Your husband.
So at least have something.
have something. And do you know the thing? See, even though I don't know, I might not necessarily say you should leave. Take a break off.
Yeah.
Go,
Space,
just
go.
go
Exactly.
somewhere. I don't know where you want to go. If you want to go on a vacation,
Yeah.
go, think, cry as much as you want to cry. Think about your children, think about your life, think about how you can actually make this one work. And at that point, you're now going for vacation. Please bring out some pepper them pictures. I mean, upload some hot things, and the guy will be wondering, what's going on?
Yes. Don't go on
It's my
vacation and
wife.
go and be.
Don't go on vacation.
At the same time, if you're going for vacation, please, time is going. Exactly. Time is going. Just think fast.
Just think,
Yeah, that-
actually.
Then for that time, just look at him and study him and see what his reaction.
Yeah.
Then if he does not change, after then,
After them.
At that point in time, you can say,
After them.
if you call her pretty woman,
she should
she
try.
says she
Because,
don't
yes,
want
try.
that
She
we
should
go
try.
back
Maybe there's some
and
point,
go.
there's some party has not gotten into.
Yes,
You just
she
need to
should
open
try.
up and tell
I'm sure she would have
You
been.
have now.
Yeah, and maybe the guy does not. Maybe he's not so good with techniques when it comes to sex.
That's not still an excuse.
That's not an excuse.
Yeah, that's the
You
thing.
can
It's
watch-
not an excuse.
Uh-uh.
You can
This is-
watch.
This is still not an excuse now.
I mean,
You
there's
can
No,
spend
this
days
is the-
around. You see, the few time you're around your wife, spend it to just.
Yes.
Yes, make it memorable that she would not be
Exactly.
able to
At
forget.
least you know you're
Yes.
not there every day. Even though she has a high libido, you're at least the times you're around, give it to her the way she wants it. You go back to your work, then you concentrate.
And do you know the thing?
A month or two again, then
you
you're
know,
back.
I found it really sort of crazy when she said that when it comes to oral sex, the
Yes.
guy doesn't even want to hear
Yeah.
anything, and that part, that part there. I mean, I know they well, I don't
Well,
want to
they
talk
should just
about.
go and see.
They should just
what
maybe
else
see a
is-
therapist or
A
something.
therapist, yeah.
Yeah, really, but don't worry, we are the therapists on the radio right now. We're actually telling you what you should do and what you can do to really make your marriage work. Okay, so going on with the comments, girls. This one is actually coming from Japheth. A generous, playful uncle is always a child's favorite because they don't live with them. Your message has answered your dilemma because you're choosing short bursts of pleasure over your commitment. Tread easy, sis. A cheating man is a cheating man. You certainly lose them the way you get them. Well, thank you, Japheth. I mean, that was deep, talking in parables. Yeah, but really, I think that, she's trying to say that because don't get all deceived with the old player you're actually seeing now
Remember
from your
you
ex.
guys broke up the other time.
The other
Yes,
time,
what's the
yeah.
reason why you guys broke up?
So-
I'll show you that it's not going to occur
Oh
again.
yeah, I'm
The
really
fact
sure.
that we don't even know the reason
Reason, yeah.
Yes,
they
you don't know the
broke
reason
up.
why you actually broke up with.
with your ex.
Well, okay, let's take this one from Chi. Just divorce him and face your ex in. Okay, let me take that bit by bit. Just divorce him and face your ex in peace. Happiness is hard to find. If you see one, grab it though. Okay, Chi. Thank you for that comment. Okay, Chi is actually saying that you should go back to your ex. Well, this is the first person I'm saying that, she's saying that you should go back to your ex, but if you're going back to
Well,
your ex.
I think I have something to say to that. What
Alright.
is meant to be will be. You never can tell if your ex was the person you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with. So maybe
well.
something came up and you guys went to separate ways. Doesn't mean that. Well, it's a little bit complicated, but what is meant to be will be. If you're going to find happiness with your ex, well, good luck to you.
If you,
Exactly. Good luck to you, but
Well,
that's
happiness
happiness
is-
something you have to regret. You just, even if you're going to regret from this angle, you're definitely going to regret from the other
because
side.
happiness is not just sex.
Exactly.
It's not.
It's an
It's
all-round
not.
thing. It's not just sex. Okay, I must take this comment. Black Coco. This is okay. Let me read it out. It's stupid how selfish you think about leaving your husband. Okay, this person is in the para mode because you need some XDICK. I wouldn't be able to say that.
Okay.
You need some XDICK. What about your children? Are you a real mom? Devil is using you. Exactly. Why? Why can't you talk it out with your husband? That honey, I'm honey, and I need you more. What if you're lazy ASS as well, or even if you're PUSSY isn't that tasty? Auntie, be coming down now. As a mom, think about your children. Biko, what's wrong with you? How many times did you F in your life to think sex is your savior? Buy dildo instead, raise your children. It was a good choice to marry him to begin with. Well, thank you, Coco, for that comment. That was a little harsh, boy. I think she was just nailing it right there. Well, I don't know what to say, but it might not really be the way it sounds. It might not really be what you're thinking it is, Coco. To be in a very frustrated relationship, you don't. If you're in a frustrated relationship, it's creepy. The cause of when you're in a frustrated marriage, it's actually a really, really crazy, thing that you
And
don't
again,
want to find
in
yourself
that
in.
story, you said she's scared to tell people around her. So that means she's not even seeking the advice.
She's
She's not
She's
seeking.
just on her own.
Yes.
She's just
You know,
based on her own
ruminating,
idea. Exactly.
sitting down, thinking about
Thinking
it all
about it
day.
all alone.
Nobody to relate
Exactly.
with. It
How would
could
you
be
get
killing
advice?
you
How would you know what to do at that time?
at that point in time. And I don't know who your parents are, and I don't know who maybe your mentor is, or I don't know one person that your husband really looks up to. Maybe
Exactly.
you can talk to him.
Yeah.
I
Seek
feel
proper
that
advice.
works. Seek proper
Yeah.
advice. I mean, do not just just be look at it from your own perspective.
Yes.
Let's actually look at it from a guy's perspective. Okay, this is you as a lady now. Paint it to a guy, especially somebody that I feel your husband looks up to. Then talk to him about it. Then let's see how that plays out. Okay, before we go on with our comments here, let's go straight back into the music, and I will be giving you this one coming from Lil Nans, and he calls it Montero.
I called it bad just today. You hit me with a call to your place. Ain't been out in a while anyway. Was hoping I could catch you throwing smiles in my face. Romantic talking, you don't even have to try. You're cute enough to fuck with me tonight. Looking at the table, all I see is reading white. Baby, you living the life, but nigga, you ain't living right. Cocaine and drinking with your friends. You live in the dark, boy, I cannot pretend. I'm not faced, only here to sin. If you've been in your garden, you know that you can. Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way. Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me out by your name, I'll be on the way. Like, I wanna sell what you're buying. I wanna feel on your ass in the wire. I want the jet lag for fucking and flying. Shoot a shot in your mouth while I'm riding. Oh, I mean, a sign of the times every time that I speak. A dime and a nine, it was mine every week. What a time and a climb, God was shining on me. Now I can't leave, and now I'm making hella Italy. Never want the niggas that's in my league. I wanna fuck the ones I envy. I envy. Cocaine and drinking with your friends. You live in the dark, boy, I cannot pretend. I'm not faced, only here to sin. If you've been in your garden, you know that you can. Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way. Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me out by your name, I'll be on the way. Like, call me by your name. Tell me you love me in private. Call me by your name. I do not care if you're lying. I wanna get them.
Greatness. Gunny. Sir. DJ Natil. Joe Boy Point. Hey, Charlie, I'm a bad boy, but you know the love I go give, not the mad one. 100%, you not find one. And you know the boy give the light, what an icon. Baby girl, go low, see my eyes on the. I know you don't feel my vibes, oh, tete. Baby, I know you be the right one, and nobody come close, nobody nice one. You was in a corny, no go do you corny. Bounce, bounce, jiggle low, baby, take it slowly. Tell me how you want it, put the booty on me. Hands down, you're the best of the best. The rest, rest, take a rest. I don't wanna hear shit. I don't wanna hear
can't apologize. Cause my fairy tale is you, me baby, for life. So why can't I fantasize? Cause I want you by my side when I stop dreaming. Be mine. I want you here, so on my side. I want your love, so don't run away. Me and you, take over the world. Tell you when no man can put us under. Tell me, say you won't let go. I hold you tight like a Romeo. I'll show you, say you'll be my own. No, I can't apologize. Cause my fairy tale is you, me baby, for life. So why can't I fantasize? Cause I want you by my side when I stop dreaming. Be mine.
I love your love so much, sorry. I love your love so don't go away. I mean, that was the song coming from Arya Starr. Sorry. The lady right there, I don't know if you're going to sorry now or you're going to stay your married. I don't know about that, guys. You're still under Situationship Trials and segment on the show, and we're just about calling up, calling the wrap on the show. And then before we go, I want Akachi to give her final words. I mean, we've said a lot of things. Finally, on a final note, with no further ado, I mean, what will you say?
I advise her to first of all be wise, and don't allow your ex to take advantage of you. So
Right.
if it's space that you need, because literally it's space you need, you just need time to think. And so I advise you don't divorce your husband.
Yeah.
Go for space.
No divorce.
Just go on a vacation, go somewhere to just have this peace of mind, then think about your own life. And also be careful.
Okay.
Be careful. Time is going. So and also
Tick
remember,
says the clock.
and also be sure that if your ex is married, if he's not married or not. So I'll just say go for the vacation, give your time space to think, and my dear, you'll be fine.
You'll be fine, right? Zainab, what do you have to say finally?
Looking for if the ex is married or not. Please just erase it. No.
No, I'm just saying you should just be careful. Just know that if your ex is married or not, how sure are you that he's not married? That's what I'm just saying.
Even though he's not married.
Even though he's not married, she should still not go back to
That guy.
No, I'm not saying she should go back to her ex. Just be
So
careful. Be
like
wise.
like Akachi said, I think she needs space to
to
think, to
think.
clear her mind
Yeah.
and everything. And after doing all that,
Yeah.
she should still call her husband and talk to him about this issue again. If she has been doing that before, she should do it again.
All right.
And they should talk about it.
Okay.
They said communication is very important and yes, it's key. So they should at least
Talk about it.
Yes, talk about it and try it one more time.
Just lock him inside.
Inside the room and tell him
His caution that is running away
try.
from.
tonight is my night. I'm going to get delivered. Okay, thank you so much, girls. Thank you, Akachi. Thank you, Zaina, for coming up on the show. I love you guys a lot. Mwah. I mean, this is as much as we can take today on the Situationship Trials and segment of the show. We talked about the lady. We actually give a breakdown of the story of a lady who is, she's frustrated in her marriage. She's depressed. She doesn't love her husband, and she actually feels this chemistry, this connection with her ex, and she's thinking or contemplating if she should actually stay in the marriage or actually leave. I think we've been able to sample people's opinion, get people's perspective, give a lot of things that you could do. Actually, I just hope that you get that happiness that you deserve at the end of the day. I mean, I would like you to stick to this. You need space now, and just think about what you want to do right about now. Thank you so much, guys, for actually dropping those comments. We're so grateful. I mean, a lot of comments right there. To such an awesome time, yeah. And taking you straight back into the music, I will be giving you this one coming from AG Baby, Our Baby. Basically, some music baby anyway. And he calls it "It Is What It Is." Enjoy.
Exclusive from Topsy.com.
People we know they feed you, always the first to talk about your life. Look at the irony, shame you for public, on the beg you for side. Don't get it twisted up. I know the kiss I see that shit is not healthy. Keeping my distance up, Some people are worse than pandemic. If it go cost my peace, then I go take my leave. If it no be money, do not disturb me, please. If it go cost my